So I was so fortunate that Suzanne came over to Dallas, Texas. She wanted to talk to me about the B3 bands, which I heard a bit about blood flow bands before, but I never tried them. And she said, I'm going to leave them with you for a week and just see what you think. So interesting, and I'm so glad she did. So I've been using the bands for the arms, bands for the legs for the past week. I've been training for a long time. I've been training for over 10 years, competitive bodybuilder, over 30 shows, all sorts of, but I'm also getting a little bit older. I'll be 60 in another year and a half, and I've had some surgeries, especially on my legs, my knees, some stuff on my shoulders, which don't work exactly the same way they did before. I said, okay, well, we'll give these bands a try. Very interesting. The first day, I actually thought I put them on the wrong way. As somebody who goes all out, I wanted, if it said 200 PSA, I wanted to go to 250 or 300. Same with the legs. I thought, well, this isn't going to do much. Sure enough, I started doing a workout, and within the first, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 reps, I had to let a little bit of air out because I could barely lift my arms anymore. Over the next few days, there's a little bit of time it takes into learning how to use them, learning how to put them on properly, knowing how to do the exercises correctly so that you would get the maximum gain. And as a former journalist, I'm very skeptical about certain things. One of the things I noticed, first day it was just some exercises that Suzanne and her coaches talked about doing. For the next 5 days, it was doing my own workouts that I do and just seeing how I could incorporate that into what it is that I was doing. Very interesting fatigue each day. I felt that, and by fatigue, it was a good fatigue. It was, I felt as though I had really worked the muscles, and I felt as though there was a soreness, but a good soreness that you want. Not something that happens right after, not something that happens 3 or 4 days after, but each day I would wake up in the morning and I'd go, oh, my back feels, okay, yes, I worked out back yesterday. Or, oh, my legs, oh yes, I did legs. Have I done this before without them? Yes, but it was very interesting to feel the differences having used the band. How I would incorporate, so I do train certain clients who just want to be fitter and better with what they do. I have clients who are over the age of 60, I have clients who are in their 20s, and I have clients who are in their 40s. I have those who compete, and so for them it's a certain type of training, and I have others who are just doing it, as I mentioned, for regular fitness. I think the bands would be great for any one of those, especially if you have certain injuries. I was talking to one of my clients who is a physical therapist about them 2 days ago, and she said, oh yeah, we use them in our PT practice, and that is mostly for recovery for patients that come in, and it's a way for them to lift, to get that recovery, to get that strength conditioning, but do it to where they're not going to be injured, because it takes so much less to get that pump or to feel the effects without using cumbersome or heavy weights, especially for those who are older. For those who are younger, I would think that it would help them just with gaining some of that strength, being able to use them for a while, but then being able to go on to do without them and see how much stronger they are in their weightlifting. So definitely something interesting, something to consider. You know, certain things are for people, certain are not. But I enjoyed them. Thank you, Suzanne, for letting me try these out for the past week.